Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and welcome to the last game of the regular season as we'll be taking on the Penrith Panthers here in round 26. Last time we met earlier in the season, Penrith did not have any of their origin stars, so there was no Cleary, there was no To'o, I think Isaiah Yeo was out, so they do have all their players back and they are full strength, but so are we, so we've been naming the same 17 for a few weeks now, and we're looking to keep this consistency rolling into the finals as we look to get one last win in the regular season. So we are sitting in first to wrap the season up with this last game left. We're quite clear from second, so we have wrapped up the minor premiership. Penrith is sitting in seventh, which is surprising because they've got such a great squad, but that's how the game sees it, as that's a great break there from Tommy Turbo. He's going to get run down, but good meters on offer for the first set. But leading into the finals, next episode will be week 1 of the finals, and I will be showing the ladder to show you all where everybody finished, where your favourite team finished in the season. So that'll be next episode, so stay tuned for that. As we are closing in here, this is 4th, and we're right on their line. Foran sends a beautiful ball out to Parker, but it's well read. We've used that play a lot this season. I think teams have done their homework on it. As we look for the 5th tackle option, Foran's head gets in the way, but he takes the ball instead, sends it out to Turbo. He gets it off to Olakau'atu somehow, off to Saab, and we do get shut down. Disappointing end to such a great set to start the game. So Penrith now with the task of bringing it out of their own end, which we know they're very good at, so we're going to try and lock them down here in defence, as we'll be trying to keep them in their own half, try to make them kick out from their 30 or 20 here, as they will take the kick on 4th. Isaiah Yeo put the kick in. Tommy will eventually get back there as he looks for a good kick return, just crabbing across field, and he gets whacked in the tackle. Penrith showing early that they are up for the challenge, as Jake Trbojevic gets the fend off, gets it out to Olakau'atu, and he's held there. That's second, as we're looking to make as many meters in this set as we can, and Marty to power straight through, bumps off the fullback, and he's still going. Great run from Big Marty. That's third, and we're about 40 out, as we shift this one to Jake Trbojevic. Bit of a settler there, so we'll settle it in the middle of the field, as we look for the play on the left-hand side. Get it out to Parker, and he will take this one over the 30 for 5th and last. So we've got a few options here. We'll go to Foran, who's up in the line, puts the bum up. Nicely placed. Is it a bit too deep? No, it's perfect. Just drops right in front of their line, and we will tackle them for first, as they nearly make the error there. But that was tackle 1, pretty much on their try line. So great set there from the boys, and now we've got to back it up with all this momentum behind us as we get this one out to Tom Trbojevic. Quick hands off to Harper. Beautiful ball from Tommy Turbo. Just showing how dangerous he is on both edges. As Marty Tapau will send this infield. Paseka off to Jake Trbojevic. The front row linking up. As that's third. We look to go left. Feinted from dummy half. Out to Schuster. But good defence there from Penrith to wrap us up, as we couldn't get the pass away. Foran looking for a ball out to Tommy Turbo, but unable to get it away. So this is 5th and last, as we look for DCE. He'll put the bomb up. This one's way too deep. No chasers under it. And that is a costly error, as we really should have come away with points there. We've had Penrith on the ropes the whole game, and we've had all the momentum behind us. But we let them get away with that one, and they get 7 tackles. So unfortunate there, but we're going to have to muscle up in defence now and try to keep that momentum on them, as Fisher Harris takes this one up the middle of the field. They send this one behind the ruck, back on the inside. Beautiful set play from Penrith. Dylan Edwards will take this one over our 40, and that's second. Penrith closing in with a great set here, as Vili Kikau will take this one towards the 30. They go left to Luai. He sends it back in field to Martin, and he will take it on the 30. 4th tackle now. They send it left again. Luai sends this one out to Kikau. Got very lucky, nearly came up with the error, but he does hang on to it. Gets the ball off to Isaiah Yeo, and he'll take the tackle. That's 5th and last. They send this one back to Luai. Tries to get the kick away. Breaks out of the tackle and keeps going. The defence fell asleep for a second there. That's terrible stuff by us. And Penrith will go up 6-0. So a terrible result after having them on the ropes and having all the momentum behind us. Just one kick went too deep and they went up the field with a 7-tackle set and scored a try. But we do force the error here. Great pressure on defence on 5th. And we do shut down the 5th tackle option as Olakawatu bringing this one towards the middle. Big fend. As we look to send this one infield. Paseka out to Schuster. Looking to go wide. And that has come off a Panthers player. So we will get the scrum feed. Bit risky there, but it did pay off as they did get a hand to it. Foreign out to Tommy Turbo, but he's taken well. And that is first. This is great field position for us to try and make it up the field and either get a repeat set or keep him down there, or even better, a try. As Foreign with a short ball out to Turbo, unable to draw in the defence. Great work from Penrith to slide. Paseka now up the middle, finds a gap and he's straight through. Takes the settler in the middle of the field as we look to go right. DCE will send this one out to Morgan Harper. He'll get the fend off. But he's tackled and that's 5th. And we're 20 out. Foreign on the run. Gets the bomb up. We've gone for our 3rd bomb of the game. And still unable to come down with one of them. And they do survive another set. Lacking a bit in attack, which is unusual for this Manly side. But plenty of time left in the game to get back into rhythm. As again, we force the error on 5th and last. And this is amazing field position before the halftime siren. As we get a short ball off to Josh Schuster, but again, well read by the Penrith defence. As we'll send this one infield. Foreign through the hands. Gets it out to Tapau. Little line break for him there. Gap opened up, but they do well to recover. DCE will send this through the hands. Foreign through a huge gap. And we will score our first points of the game off a beautiful wide ball from Jake Trebojevic. And Foreign will get us on the board as Garrick looks to make things all tied up. And he does, so it's 6-all just before halftime. So that will do it for the half. All tied up at 6-all. Many opportunities for us to execute better in attack, which is what we'll do in the second half. So we're with the ball now in the second half as Walker on the field looking to spark something in attack. We've definitely needed a little X factor, which Walker definitely brings off the bench as DCE will send an inside ball off to Tommy Turbo. He gets a line break. Beautiful fend on the defence, but he is wrapped up eventually. No fullback there now, so can we get a line break? We try to find a gap, but Penrith do very well to recover and slide as we cannot find any gaps in their defensive line. Foreign will kick early. Nowhere near the sideline, not the best kick. And a great return from Dylan Edwards, so unfortunate there. But time to muscle up in defence, try and force an error. As that'll be tackle 2 over the 40. They go blindside. Through the hands, getting close to the sideline is Brent Naden. Good tackle there. I think it was from Brad Parker. They send this one back to the middle and a gap opens up for Kurt Capewell. He's still going, gets the offload away, but just to the wrong player as Josh Schuster with a great intercept kills their momentum, which is definitely what we needed. This is 4th for Penrith. And they do make it into our half. Tommy Turbo having to make a tackle, misses it. But they get the ball away. Beautiful hands there from Penrith. Looking very dangerous in attack. Just opened us up down the middle as this is 5th and last. They put the bomb up. And we do come down with it through Ruben Garrick, so we do survive that set. And now we have the task ahead of us of bringing it up all the way to their end of the field. This is where the forwards really need to step up in attack here as we get the ball to Walker. Sends it wide to Parker and he finds a huge gap. Looking for support with Garrick, unable to link up with him. But beautiful meters there, that's what we needed. as we need to run this one up the middle now. Foreign, beautiful ball off to Schuster, but well read again by the Penrith defence, not letting anything past them. As Foreign now sends this one a little wide to Walker. He does break one, but he's eventually tackled, and that's fifth and last. We get this one back to DCE. He's going to put a little grubber in, toes it ahead, and we make a bit of a mess of that one. Just needed to pick it up and look for support. But instead, Penrith now back on the front foot, as that's a huge gap and they're straight through. They get the pass away, and Leota will take this one over the 40, and Penrith again knocking on the door. And Vili Kikau will take the hit up there, and this is fifth and last. They'll look for Luai, I'm assuming, as he puts the punt down all the way to Ruben Garrick, and again starting the set right from our own end. Only 10 out, or 5 out from our own line. As Foreign will send a short ball to Schuster, but Penrith not falling for any classy passes from Foreign, as there's a huge gap there, and Paseka tries to run through it, but gets absolutely flattened instead, and Penrith have muscled up big time, as we look to send this to the edges now, and still nothing there. This is only fourth. This is terrible attack here to try and get out of our own end. Foreign with the ball gets absolutely whacked, and that's fifth and last, and we are 20 out from our own line. Dylan Walker's going to try and boot it down to their danger zone, but they will bring it straight back out. Not a bad kick, but straight through is Jennings. Luckily able to recover in defence, but we are definitely under the pump here. Penrith with all the momentum behind them. That's only second, and they're 30 out. They send this one to Capewell, and he settles it towards the middle of the field. They send this one left. They get the offload away. Vili Kikau. He'll take the tackle. That's fourth. They send it left again, and that'll be fifth and last. What do they have in store for us? And Luai takes the 1 point. So not a bad option there from Penrith, but there's still plenty of time in this match for points, although they did have us on the ropes. So we'll see if that option was a smart one or not, as this will be fifth, and they'll kick from behind their own 40. Not a bad kick there, as Saab has to go back to get it. We need a big kick return here, and we do not get one, so that'll be tough to bring it out of our own half now. DCE tries to get the short ball away to Paseka, and it was touched by a Panther, and we'll get a 6 again call. And there's not long left at all. Can we get a field goal or a try, as we send a beautiful short ball off to Tommy Turbo. Great work from Foreign to drag in the defenders, and this is only first. We definitely have the best chance now to win the game, as we try to shift this out to the edges, but no space there. We're not going to risk the blindside play there. We don't want to come up with an error, as Garrick from dummy half finds a gap, comes to the fullback, puts a kick over the top of him, regathers, and Garrick will do it himself. With only 3 minutes left on the clock, Garrick will put us in front. We just need to hang on now. 2 minutes left in this match, and we're up by 5. So not at all clear. We'll try to either run out the clock, or if we can't, we'll try and punt it down their end. But only 1 minute left to go in this matchup. DCE with the ball, sends it short out to Jake Trebojevic. Nice line break there. The further we can get away from our try line, the better, as we look to run out the clock here. We send it through the hands. Foreign gets a break, but that'll be the game. So we finished the regular season on a high with momentum behind us. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're enjoying the series so far, now is the time to subscribe and stay tuned for the final series.